why isn't there a Batman TV show? I mean, there's been a load of Superman, and well, let's think back. The people behind Arrow originally wanted to do a Batman show, but they weren't allowed. Now, we don't know why they weren't allowed. Warner Brothers just wouldn't let that one go. Maybe it was because they were planning on doing more on the big screen. They didn't want to confuse other people. And Ben Affleck comes on, and they didn't want people thinking, oh, let's do the Marvel thing and let's have the same Batman on the TV and then on the big movie. So there's different reasons why they didn't do it. Could they have done it? Of course they could have done it. Look, we've got, on the TV we had programmes like Lois and Clark, which had Superman. Now, thinking back to those TV shows, even though I loved it, I used to record it on videotape. That's right, VHS. And I used to have them all on videos and on the boxes and stuff. But it didn't go very far, the TVs. And around about that time, it was Lois and Clark getting married and getting engaged and stuff. And so they had to somehow try to please the comics as well. They didn't want to go ahead and, and stand on anybody's foot. So then you had, after that, you had Smallville. Now, probably thought with Smallville, and special effects came along quite a bit, that if we tell the story of a teenage Superman, before he gets all of his powers, then we can restrict the episode. He can make mistakes, he can go in temper tantrums and stuff like that. But then we think about Man of Steel. He can be a full-grown man and make mistakes and be angry and everything else. A TV series featuring Superman doesn't need to be all clean Boy Scout. It doesn't need to be that way. You have to. Now then you ask, but what about the villains? Because we can't have big villains every episode. And then you look at Supergirl. Right? Now, Supergirl seems to be managing pretty fine and have an episode, and again, it's not dealing with just being super, it's dealing with her alias, Kara. So it is possible to have a Superman TV drama series, and then lo and behold, we have Superman featured in the Supergirl TV show. But he's not portrayed quite right, as far as I'm concerned. He's more of a sort of a pushover, and Supergirl stealing the limelight, because, well, it is her show. But again, and I've always stated that when Smallville was done and Supergirl came on to it, I don't think he made her look all that bad. They still portrayed her as a very strong character, and that's what Superman's supposed to be towards Supergirl. But in this case, it's not. It's like Superman has taken inspiration from Supergirl. Now we have him in the big crossover event, and some people have got sort of misgivings about him. So I believe, there is still a Superman TV show that's still out there that we sort of still deserve. Which brings me back to Batman. We have this big crossover event coming, and Superman's joining Green Arrow and everything else. And then there's an introduction to Batwoman. Batwoman is going to play, and again, not touching Batman. But then we think to ourselves, should Batman exist in that sort of Arrowverse, so to speak, and join them? And I don't know. It would be nice, but I'd rather it wouldn't, because for a number of reasons. One would be Superman. For me, as I said before, the Superman portrayed in this TV series is not the one that I would like, because he's not the strong sort of type to go and be friends with Batman. You know, he seems to be under the toe of Supergirl, which then mix up the whole dynamic of it all. So, but it's better to have than not have, so to speak. We'll just have to wait until Batwoman rears her head. But then we look at Gotham. What a fantastic show. They've got every criminal brilliant. Their backstory is something unique. My partner, she started to like it. She thought it was very dark at start. But you watch it and you think of Arkham Asylum games, and you see the Riddler, and you see the Penguin coming into the fold. There's talks about Bruce Wayne going maybe 5 years into the future or something at the very end episode when he dons the cape and kill or whatever. But for me, because we've already had that history of Gotham and Gordon, what better way to have the same people that do Gotham carry on with Batman? You know, rename it from Gotham to Batman, or not, just keep it as Gotham, because you can always flash back to the young Bruce Wayne as well, and then do episodes along those ways, and then you can go forward to Batman. I honestly don't think they should kind of stop after the 5th season. I think they should just carry on, and Warner Bros. Would be daft not to somehow try to keep the gravy train going. Not only that, but for those people that have not tried Gotham and have only started watching because Batman's in it, they'll go back and watch Gotham and find out how good it really is. Now, the last time there was a Batman series was in the 1950s or something, in black and white TV series. And we know right now by watching programmes like The Titans, which I'm dying to see, and Arrow, the fighting stance, the fighting techniques they have in these shows are fantastic. And if they can make a series like Smallville and Supergirl with all those special effects and flying and spend all that money and then the Flash and everything else, with Batman, all you need is some sort of flexible suit, hence created from Zack Snyder, and that allows a stuntman to move. Surely that could still work out cheaper than making a Supergirl episode. So yeah, I think it's about time we have this. Forget about TV series about Blue Beetle. Forget about TV series about Booster Gold or anything like that. Let's give the public back its Batman. Let's make a TV show that for the people that grew up not much caring for the cheesy 1960s TV show with Adam West and Burt Ward. Let's give them an up-to-date Batman show. Let me know what your thoughts and ideas down below. Thank you.